Good morning. Welcome to Mondays with Marthie. Today I want to talk about three things. One is a legacy, the second thing is magic, and the third thing is frontline restaurant staff. So the first thing I want to talk about is legacy. One of my good friends, Ivan Sigelar, has passed away of cancer. I met him at an event where we were judging artists that were taking part in a singing competition, and he was such a great guy. I still wanted to do so much stuff with him. And one thing that I've learned from him is that he was very successful, and he always conveyed a positive image, and people really loved him. So I'm very sorry to hear about his passing, and my condolences to his family. And I think this just underlines to me the fact that you have to live your life in a way that you can be proud of it, and that you leave a legacy behind. So what do you want to be remembered for? If you take time to think about that, I think it's important. For me, I want to leave my music behind, so I make a point of leaving my music behind, even if it's not perfect, but that you will have access to it even if I do pass on today. So that's my goal. The other thing I want to talk about, the second thing, is magic. So it looks like Friday we're going to be recorded for TV. I don't know what it involves, but it's very exciting if people want to come and see what I'm doing. And so you can say, oh, it's magic. And me and my colleague Letitia were talking about why would they have chosen us, and how could this happen. But me personally, I don't think it's magic. Magic, yes, there is a secret ingredient where things just work together and it closes the circle. But I think magic starts with working hard every day, 365 days of the week, of the year, and then 24 hours a day, every day of the week. So magic, yes, there is a magic component, but I think pretty much you have to work hard. It doesn't happen on its own. And even if you're successful, I think there must be something behind it, because it can't just be a shop window. Shop windows are important because it lures people into your world, but behind it there must be some substance, so that when you are successful you can repeat it. And if it's taken away, there is still meaning to it for you as a person and your family. By the way, I went to see the Capital Singers last night at Speed, and that was magic. And life is better because I was watching the show, like, all the instruments, and I love the music, and it's like, yes, it's very exciting. But I'll tell you what the magic was for me is watching my daughter get excited when the percussionist takes out the cymbals and he goes, whoosh, like, oh! You can't fake that magic. That excitement, that's real. So for me, that is magic. And the third thing I want to talk about is, recently I went to a restaurant and I really want to help market them. So I went to the frontline staff and I'm like, what's on your menu? What's exciting? What can I order? I want to help market you. And they were looking like, what are you talking about? Well, we just work here. And I'm thinking, this is a brilliant location, brilliant venue, and I know they've spent a lot of time and effort and years of investment in marketing their brand. They have brilliant food, I've read the reviews, but they have a problem with their frontline staff. Their frontline staff don't know what they're selling, and it's not difficult. They sell platters, they sell pizzas, and so I had to run to the next door staff to find out, because they have 2 points of service. What do you serve? Oh, well, we have to look on our menu. Oh, and it's different for the day. And it's like, how can I help market you if you don't know what you're selling? So even if you sell something different every day, you must know, you know what, it's brilliant. It's a value that you don't get anywhere else. For $100, you're going to be going home with a surprise of a lunch that's uniquely developed for this moment, or whatever it is. But I think if you spend so much time on the venue, on the decor, or on marketing and social media marketing, you have to take the time to train your staff. That's first contact, because you lose so many customers. because they don't understand their role in the food chain, and they don't understand what they're selling. Even if you have to sit them down and say, this is the food, eat it, decide what you think about it, this is great about it, this is what's best about it, this is who it's suitable for. But you know, to take an hour to train your frontline staff to sell what you want to sell is the most important thing. It doesn't help if you have a great chef, but it doesn't even get out the door because your frontline staff is a bottleneck. And if they don't understand that they are the gateway to jobs and opportunities. So you have a frontline person, a server, that's taking orders, okay? So they are creating work. They're creating work for the cleaning staff, for the people who do maintenance. They're creating jobs for the chef. They're creating jobs for the whole setup. So I think if you really want to be successful, you have to take time, you know, in a way that you have your best trained staff as first contact. Because I really wanted to help market them, but it was really, really difficult. And it's a problem. You have to put the hat of a customer on and go pretend to be a customer to see what the experience is. And even if you have to get 10 people to give you feedback on that, I think it's very important. So that's what I have today. Leave a legacy. What is your legacy? Is that magic or is it just hard work? And then symbols, that's the magic. And then the third thing is frontline staff at restaurants. It's very important to train them well. Otherwise, you do not create jobs and you spend a lot of time in marketing, but is it worth it? Please subscribe to my channel every Monday. I'll see you and have a wonderful week. Come and see me Friday at the Woordfees onder dieselfde dak, and Saturday same place, also Weltevreden Estate. So I hope you enjoy your week.